show, everybody. Episode 1004. So many numbers.
10.
So many digits.
That's why you just have to say 4. You just have to start over.
Yeah,
you think that's confusing, 4. Or you think it's no? We got to say 1004. That's I don't know. What do you say? 1004, 1004.
We're still workshopping.
1004.
Breaker 19. Breaker 104.
10-4.
Lost sheep to shepherd. Lost sheep to shepherd. Coming to shepherd. Welcome to the show. Hello. Hello. How are you coping back in Denver after your extensive travel period?
It's depressing to be in a place where you can't just jump on a horse and go to the beach at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That is. But I mean, most of us have gotten used to it.
Right. I know. But like to know that is a life that that's exists, my mom's. Yeah. And it not like only exists, but it's my mother's life. Like this is, you have to get used to a lot of crazy things though.
Like what? The insects?
Yes. The insects. Susie, I saw a spider that was, every time I tell the story, it gets bigger. But no joke, the size of a coaster, but like flat and like climbing up the wall. Disgusting. But that's not really the part that is tough to get used to. For me, it's the sometimes Pura Vida is a little too Pura Vida for me, where it's like we didn't have water for multiple days.
Yeah. You have to be flexible.
And not like multiple days in a row. It would be like, today there's water, tomorrow there's not, and we don't know what. And they're replacing
reason?
Because they're doing a lot of building to this area, and as things go in,
that's unacceptable though. It's water. It's not. It's like air.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we went to and then we go, well, we can't eat here. Let's go to the restaurant. And the restaurant down the street goes, we don't have water either. So we took everything to go, so they didn't have to do dishes as much. Like, we still have to eat, and they want to make money.
That's a little too Pura for me.
That's what I'm saying. So a little too. There's got to be maybe a balance of something. So, but nobody can handle it better than Sally A. Rice.
And you just have to know what you can handle, because you know how I am. I need the W's. Wi-Fi, water, warmth, wieners, and wine. Did I say that?
Yes.
Yeah. 5
That's so
W's.
good.
It's true.
Yeah.
If I have the 5 W's, I don't need anything else. I don't need fancy schman. I don't need it. But if even one W ain't there, I ain't happy.
I gotta find out what mine are. Yeah, that's very uncomfortable.
You need to make your list.
Well, I was thinking the other day, and there were 2, and it was things that started with a different letter. I can't remember. Maybe it was things that started with P. I think it might be that. It was like plants, pets, pot.
That's really fun.
Because I thought I was like, this is all I need. I've got some pets, I've got some plants, and I was like, wait, that's 3. So in my head, I was like, maybe there's a P. I thought about this.
Think of
there were
any
other,
P food that you like, because wieners, that's
Pizza.
funny to me. Okay.
Right.
That's funny to me because everyone's like, does she mean wieners or wieners? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But it really can be just like...
The Brain Candy Brainiacs were hilarious because they know that you love wieners, and they got me a magnet. Who was it? Can't remember. No, now all of you are so sweet and everything runs together. I have to get everything straight. But,
yes, me too.
Some wonderful human got me a magnet that says "I'm a wiener," like I'm a winner, but I'm a wiener, and I love a pun, and it was
I
wiener.
Love a wiener.
And look at that, how clever! It was like on multiple levels. That was hilarious.
It's a layered joke.
Yes, a layered joke. So I have to think about what else.
Pizza would be fine, but it would be great if it were also a pun. But you kind of love puns, and that starts with a P.
I do love puns,
but you don't need them.
I don't need them. I could take them. So I have to think, or it's like I got to think about it. Or it was B. Things start with. I can't remember.
There was a letter. It has to be true too, because mine are real true. Like
those things were real.
Water, wine, and wieners are for real.
There were 3 things that somewhere along my trip to my mom's came up in my mind, and I was like, "Oh, that's the thing." So that's gonna be mine. But I think yours are very you're not asking a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
But I
she's
am
easy to please.
requiring them.
But, you know what you like, and you're not going to settle for less than that. And I think that is,
And
where
that's
we should
why
all
I really
get.
struggled on
That's
the challenge
comfort.
because pretty
my
much none of them were guaranteed.
No, none. Wine wasn't even that. We had to like
Definitely not.
hoard.
And definitely not warmth or Wi-Fi.
None of those.
Water even was fingers crossed.
That's correct.
There
Yeah.
were many a time where I'm like, is my throat closing
Yeah.
up?
And if you asked for it, it'd be like, well, maybe, if we're not in the middle of a scene.
See, that's
know what I
so
mean?
funny, but you're right.
Right?
Yeah. They're like, whenever when the scene's over, I'm like, scene? This is my life, bitch.
Right.
I'm sick of it. Susie's W's. I'm writing in my notes. Sarah's P's.
Yeah.
It would be way funnier if it were P's and Q's, but whatever.
Right.
You know,
And it could be, maybe P wasn't lettered. That was just
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
Totally.
There's something that I said, it'll come back to me, but there was something where I was like, oh, this is funny. And I know that there was some
pot
word
is funny.
for, it was either weed or pot or something
I
that
feel like
was,
it
or
might
green.
also
It
be
might have been-
W.
It could have been W too. And like, I have
'Cause
to,
if it's weed,
but I know also animals or like pets or horses
but
in
it's
some
like
way were
water,
involved. Because I was
but
like, I
the
need this.
ocean.
Yes.
Water, weed. I'll think about that. Yeah, we need to do some animal. Okay, all right. Listen,
Yeah.
that's for off the air.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, you're not here, and
I know.
that's not great.
No. But you know
So-
what? What was very enjoyable for me was that video of you popping all those balloons. Was that
It
fun to
was
do?
So fun.
I knew you were gonna like that because it's
was
kind of like
great.
popping. Like we love popping. I love picking in my face. I love
we
like
do love a pick.
I can't help it. It is satisfying.
I really enjoyed. I kept the balloons up for a while and enjoyed them, but then it got to that day where it was like, okay,
Well, it starts to get sad. They start to look like
yeah, it looked like
meh.
yeah, it did
Like a
look
sad clown party. Like the party, like it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. That would be that theme.
Yeah, Judy
sad
and Johnny
balloons.
walked through the door, and I was just like, I gotta pop those guys, and boy did I, and it was great. It was very satisfying. I found 2 more crows.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I knew I would, but I was still like, wonder where. One was on my bar cart, and one
Oh.
was like in the soil of a plant.
Nice.
Yep. So thank you all for the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. I thought I was going to talk to you today because I was hired. I mean, I'm using this term loosely. Okay.
Okay.
For a quote unquote modeling job. It is not. For, you know how there's a Google campus here in Pittsburgh. Maybe you don't know, but there's a Google campus in Pittsburgh
Yeah.
because Carnegie Mellon's here. And so all these like
Yeah.
fucking geniuses live here. And so they like recruit and whatever. And they're always like trying to get people to come for different kinds of like, they call it motion capture or something.
Yeah.
And you like basically get in your skivvies and like put like these things all over your body. And then they like make you squat or do things or with your face or like move in certain ways. And then they capture your image and it's used for some sort of robot technology or something.
Oh my gosh.
And I've always wanted to do it and I never got picked for it, but I was picked for it, but it's
That's fun.
next week. But I can't wait to see like what it's all about.
Do they put you in one of those suits that has the little balls on it that track?
No.
Okay, we don't even know.
They just said like you got to be fine with being in your underpants, and I'm like, yeah, babe,
Yep.
I prefer it.
Man.
But not always. Sometimes it's just your face or whatever, and expressions. And I'm
Okay,
like,
so you
do
do
you
have
know
to
I
be in
have
your
Botox?
Oh,
I don't really
interesting.
have many expressions. So anyway, I'll report back on how that goes. But I'm so excited to
I
do
am
it.
fascinated. What
Right?
on earth is that going to be like? Sometimes we just have to say yes to things
Yeah.
for our own,
Yeah.
research for the show.
It's fun. I said to Adam, I'm like, I get paid. It's interesting to me just as a person,
Heck
and I get to
yeah.
tell Sarah and
Oh
our
my God.
listeners
And you
about.
get paid? Please.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that part. That's just like,
You thought it was like
when you said
voluntary.
I got hired, that makes more sense that you say that now. Like,
My sister did
wow.
one for them, and she was doing voice stuff. So it was like for voice command stuff. Yeah.
That's super cool.
So I'll keep you posted on how that goes.
All right.
What about you? Anything you want to
Interesting.
share with everybody before we jump in?
No, I got nothing,
Okay.
nothing new under the sun.
Well, shout out to Caraway because they not only, do we love them just generally, but they also were a part of our 1000th episode. They provided 2 of the prizes for the games that we were playing. And it's so fun to be able to give that as a prize because,
Yes.
talk about a great freaking prize.
Uh-huh.
And we probably talked about it too much because we go on and on about it, but
Well,
I can't resist.
It's like when you have a song in your heart, you got to sing.
Yeah.
When I have feelings about something that I love,
keep it inside.
like, I mean, I am 5 feet away from my Caraway stock pot right now because I was using it to water my plants. It's great for that too.
And then we just want to tell, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna let it shine.
Yes, that's right.
But anyway, Caraway cookware and bakeware is non-stick, non-toxic, gorgeous. These are your forever kitchen collection. So
Yes.
It's like what you're gonna use.
Yeah,
forever. They have
timeless.
Timeless.
Cutting boards.
Cutting boards.
Let me tell you, not all cutting. Do not buy a cheap cutting board. Do not cheap out and get a garbage cutting board.
No, that's
Do
a
not-
waste.
You will go through. If you get a good one, you will have it forever. Forever.
It's like an investment, and
Yes.
it's like a lifetime.
That's
purchase.
it. It's so great. And theirs
Yeah.
are done the correct way. It really makes a difference in how the wood is laid out. I just love it. You know what I mean?
I just remembered though, I have a Caraway tragedy, which you know about, but maybe you didn't realize it was Caraway, which is I brought my serrated Caraway knife to the party.
Oh.
To cut the cake.
Is
And
it still
it is
MIA?
MIA.
Oh no. How
Caraway,
do you
are you
miss
listening?
a knife?
I know it must
We
have
were
been in
really
the cake
good.
box.
Yeah, and
That's what
man,
I
I
think.
have done that with so
Yeah.
many takeout containers
Right.
and lost
I think
attendance.
that's what happened.
That's probably what happened.
So that was RIP Caraway casualty of the 1000th episode party.
And after being at your house and getting to do more party stuff where we're setting
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
making things and cooking food and cutting, damn if all their stuff isn't amazing.
It's amazing.
That's all you
almost
have.
did at the Interstellar event. I almost did like a game where people had to guess how many Caraway items I used.
You should have.
I know. I forgot.
I know. I
Damn
don't.
it.
Sorry, I shouldn't. But you did so much, and here I'm like, you shouldn't have. You should have done
You
that.
dropped the ball, sis.
Yeah. What were you
No.
thinking?
I forgot, and I'm so mad. But anyway, you will love all their stuff. It's amazing. Right now, you can save up to $230 on the 12-piece cookware set versus buying those products individually. And then plus, you can get the Airtight Duo, which is worth $125 for free with any order over $675. Visit carawayhome.com/braincandypod to take an additional 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/braincandypod or use code braincandypod at checkout. Yes. All right, mamsies. Okay. Did you get a chance? Probably not. You've been riding horses. Did you happen to get a chance to watch the documentary #SkyKing?
No.
I think it was on Hulu.
#SkyKing.
Oh my God. I can't quit thinking about it.
What? It's not even on my radar.
Didn't come across your desk.
It didn't. And the thing I'm annoyed with is I know I've been in that where I was like, what do I watch?
Yes, I hate
there's
when that
nothing.
happens. Yeah. Well, you should watch this, in my opinion.
What is
and
it about?
I'm thinking about making it the Candy Club for next month.
That's when you know it's good.
Okay, if you're just on the fence about it, watch the trailer because you will see a young man, very handsome young man, who works at an airport as like the I guess they direct things.
Okay, yeah, air
With
traffic
the-
controller, but like on the
like,
ground
on the
or something
ground,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and the vests, the like
Yes,
fluorescent
yes.
vests.
They're always
and-
when dancing on like deltas
yeah, they
in
look
flight
really like fun
videos
people.
when they're doing like the
Yeah, because I
buckle your
think there's
seatbelts
downtime.
and yeah.
Yes, there's probably a lot of downtime for those guys, and they aren't paid well. I mean, these are guys working their buns off, doing blue collar work, out in the elements,
yeah.
and
Oh, some place is so cold.
oh right, please,
Oh.
no thanks.
But see, this is the stuff we should invent fucking robots for. Anyways,
Yeah. Well, he got a wild hair one day.
What?
And he hopped in a plane and took it.
okay.
And he had never flown a plane in his life.
Whoa.
And
That is not easy to do.
You aren't kidding, Sarah.
I tried a simulator one time, and this wasn't even
Where?
like not like a real simulator, but just it was like a video game that where all you had to do was like line up the airplane to land on the runway. It crashed every time. Never one time got
Would you mind doing me a favor right now?
it. Yeah.
I mean, if we pause, would you mind watching the trailer?
Oh, I definitely will.
I think that would be great because basically he said like I'm good at video games, so I think I'm going to be fine. He says that in it. Are you able to watch it right now?
Yes, I will.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Can we cut the cameras?
Oh my god! I like want to cry.
I feel the same. It is the craziest thing I ever saw. And it's so thought-provoking
Oh my god.
because most people that are going to hijack a plane are either totally out to lunch where you're just like they're psychotic
Right.
or have some sort of plan, to a terrorist like. And this is not that.
This guy let the internal thoughts, that voice win, like the whatever this saying is. You let your something something win. Like that is
I can't quit thinking about it.
I can't wait to watch this.
All right.
Do you
well,
think it was a little bit of he just wanted to make a name for himself or have like a moment?
I definitely don't think he was doing it for attention.
No, just more like he's doing that every day, thinking, "Man, this is all I do." Like
Yeah, because
I could
they
fly
do
that
get,
plane.
even though they don't make a good wage, they get to fly for free. And he was married, and they got married young. He was like 23 when they got married, and I'm not sure how old he was when he
Doesn't
did
look
this,
very old.
but yeah, he was still very young, and so I think he was adventurous and did genuinely want to see, like, this was in Seattle. I think he wanted to see, Puget Sound and the Mount Rainier and all the beautiful sights and everything. But like, how that
Take a
turned
road trip.
into what?
I said, take a road trip. If you want to see some
That's because
sights.
he's the whole entire time he's talking to the guy in the tower, and he's like, "You ever see I forget what they're called, but these mountains?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I drive there." You could almost sense this, like,
Yeah.
you can do that on your off
Yeah.
day.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my god. That is
here's
so dangerous for a million reasons. Like planes fly, like they have routes and right? And if he could have crashed into another freaking plane.
okay, so if you haven't seen it, and you didn't watch the trailer,
Oh my gosh, I forget. that
no,
nobody
I forgot too. I'm
I
like
totally
so in
am
this
talking
moment.
about this like you guys
Like you
all
guys
just
were all
watched
watching it.
that with me.
Me too.
Okay. I apologize.
This film is about this guy that worked at the airport who decided one day to take this plane, and he'd never flown before, and it's a hijack. It's a hijack.
Yeah.
But it's not what you would imagine. This is a man who he was like dynamic. He was his class like homecoming king. He was the class clown. He had a beautiful wife and they owned a bakery.
What?
And I know. And like I think there had been maybe some known depression, but like never any sense of like this is somebody who's like
unwell.
Yeah, like we should worry or they're gonna hurt someone or themselves. Like he was sort of in that thing where you don't know what you want to do yet, and you're the pressure of like new adulthood or that kind of thing. But no sense of like,
right, no, not troubling.
But I feel this connection to it because he was one of 5 kids. Number one, he had a mom who was kind of wacky, but like, you know, likable and everything. His dad wasn't in the picture. And he grew up in the church and got married at 23, which is very common when you're in that kind of religious tradition. And they met at this thing called Campus Crusaders, which I know.
Oh, yes.
It is. Yeah. And it's like a very particular subculture.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if all those things put together made him feel like
interesting,
overwhelmed and whatever. But he didn't want to hurt anybody. He made that very clear.
Right.
But he also realized that what he had done was a crime.
Oy.
And
Did he not think that
was
before?
aware of that and was talking to the guy at the tower and being like, I don't really want to go to jail. It's this balance.
Well, it's too late.
Right. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go to jail? Or is this a suicide mission?
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that as a thing. Like, because now it's, oh my God.
And then the people in the tower, they're gifted in the way that they are. It's sort of like an ER person where they can be flat.
Yes.
But that can be not great when you want to maybe appeal to somebody's heart.
Oh my God.
So
they
for me,
should have called in like a friggin' hostage negotiator.
I know. I was like, they should have called me because, or you know, somebody or like a social worker or something.
Yeah.
Because that's a strength to be able to stay calm.
You could have had him land that plane. Yeah.
But I also felt like this sense of like, wait, talk about this or that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think people would really love it and you may not have heard of it. So like, SkyJack is on Hulu. SkyJack?
You could be a
SkyKing.
A hostage negotiator.
Well, with some people.
Yeah.
You know, like if what they want to feel is seen.
You can stay, but you also can stay like, I mean, even just
thinking
like
about casual.
The interviewing the murderers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
that kind of thing. I'm getting nervous. I can't even say the word out loud on our own podcast.
Like when you found out how lawn chair Larry died, you were like, I didn't see how he died.
Right. That wasn't
like
in the
he's
article.
Listening.
That wasn't in the Smithsonian. Right. Yeah. What?
But here's what I want to know from you. Given, I know you haven't seen it and all that jazz, but what do you think are the factors that could make somebody make a choice like that where they don't want to hurt anybody maybe, but like they're looking for, I guess, a fun time or...
Yeah, well, I think you painted a little bit of a better picture for me when you described like who he is and that high school, the fact that he was the high school homecoming king, in my mind, he may have been at maybe sometimes in his life.
He was going places, he thought, maybe.
Going places, and then maybe he, like, I can see the right kind of personality getting out of things because they can make a joke or be charismatic.
He's charming,
or be
he's handsome.
Yeah, and I bet that got him out of maybe some things that were very light, like not things and it doesn't have to be like robbing a bank or something like that. But it could have been like he TP'd somebody's house and then was like,
but he's just like
but
Tommy
he's like,
boy.
come on, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
and then becomes a fun story to tell. There was somewhere where that maybe got, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm like writing fan fiction, where maybe that got reinforced in some way that you wouldn't even know. And you got some kind of like something, and or somebody said he couldn't do it, or said, I bet you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And it planted a seed of, well, I can and I will.
You're
and
very
then,
good at this.
yeah. Writing fan
Very
fiction?
good at this. No.
Oh.
Maybe she's writing fan nonfiction.
Well,
'Cause
my
I've
mom
seen
went
it.
last time when I was with her, she was like, when are you just going to say that you're psychic?
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, it's semantics,
probably-
isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I say, well, I say other things.
You say you're intuitive.
Yeah. And I say, well, Susie calls it writing fan fiction. And, she's like, call it whatever you want. That's what it is. So,
Yeah.
I guess it is all the same thing. But yeah, that's my guess. Somebody maybe dared him.
I look forward to you watching it so we can
Okay.
talk about it. I also look
love
forward to
guessing
you
things.
getting your next Hungryroot box.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
Because
It's about time.
it is about time. You just got back.
Yeah.
I think you need a zhuzh in that fridge. I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that I
Hopefully.
paused my one may be on its
Well,
way
that makes
soon.
sense because you've been on the road.
Yeah, I paused it for a while, so I got to go back and check. It's either when Amy gets back or now that Hungryroot is. Because what am I doing? Wasting I play this game with myself all the time. Oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Oh, then I get there, I'm like, what do I even want? And then I can't, and so the same 5 things all the time. I don't want to do that. I want to get my staples, and I also want to have these wonderful, great meals.
Yeah.
That's
what we love
work with
about
me.
it. It's like a little bit of both. It's a little bit of grocery pantry staples, but also these meals that you can make for dinners. And what you mentioned is such an important thing to note, which is it's flexible. If you want to pause it or change it, or even just change like what you're getting in terms of meat or not meat, or
portion size, or not like portion, like how many people,
how many people, if you want more protein or you just want more like staples, you can do that. It's just customizable. And if you're going away on vacation or if you're going to be home more or whatever, you can adjust it accordingly. It's so easy. And you're going to love Hungryroot as much as we do. For a limited time, you get 40% off your first order, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/braincandy and use code braincandy. That's hungryroot.com/braincandy, code braincandy to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. It's fun.
The cookie dough.
It's fun.
Just choose the chickpea cookie dough. I don't want to tell you what to do, but
trust us.
Just trust me.
All right. So watch SkyKing. It's so good.
I cannot wait. I am thrilled.
Okay. We also have to talk about the documentary you watched, which was holy crap on Netflix. What if it was called that? I mean, it could have been called that.
Could have been. Oh my gosh,
Literally.
that's funny. That's funny. Good.
It's called
Tip
Trust Me.
That was
Trust Me, the one about the false prophet, the FLDS, Warren Jeff's successor kind of scenario. Wow. Sarah watched it while she was here, like had insomnia.
Oh my God, I couldn't stop because I had to know more.
Yeah.
And then I had like 2 episodes left, and then I'm like, okay, you have to go to bed at like 2:00 in the morning.
And it's about, this fundamentalist Mormon cult scenario, but it is bonky in every way. And Sarah told me that ahead of time. And even like you describing it, I should have known, but I was still just like, this is wacky.
Yeah.
Like the ventriloquism.
I knew that I was going to hide the things I was highlighting. I'm like, she's going to think this is fucking nuts. But,
it's
none
like
of
it
this
didn't get
makes
absorbed.
sense. Right.
I was like,
Because
"Oh,
it's
she
too
did
much.
tell me about
because
that."
I just threw everything at you. Like how, I mean, that
I was
was,
just like, okay. But it really is like you described. You did a good job describing it. It's just
Okay.
an insane thing to see.
it's absolutely insane.
How would you describe it? Like, what did, I mean, I already heard how
Okay.
you would.
Yeah, of course. Of course you do. Well, I'd say what makes it really unique is, and I love all these stories, why we get great documentaries now, is we have all of this footage, is that it's the combination of the often the people who leave cults or break away from some sort of group are the artsy oddball type.
Yeah, we're
which-
not okay.
No, right. Then we're the same, right? Yeah, it's
I
us.
know.
We are them. Okay. I mean, not them in this case, but the oddball type, the break. So they also tend to attract the creative types. So they'll be married to like a filmmaker or a photographer or something that conveniently works for.
I mean, I really am like a prototype here.
Yeah.
I mean, I leave fundamentalist Christianity, marry a photographer
Yes.
/ sound guy,
Yes.
and start talking to murderers.
Yes.
You're
And
right, Sarah.
get a PhD in.
Well, yes, she did too.
Yes.
She was a PsyD.
Yeah.
She was a psychologist or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh my God, you're right. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's so I think that is a just that recipe is making for really good documentaries that expose things now, and this is just one like subject matter. So you have a woman who's this charismatic outsider who broke away from the group but experienced all of that and now and she has that same thing that got you cast on reality television. That same thing I think is what made her a victim of somebody else who was kind of claiming to be it was a false prophet as well.
Yeah, like almost like an open-mindedness, kind of.
Yes. An open-mindedness and a willingness to serve and to please and to and that is with what the religious
entertain.
Yes, and that's the religious foundation I think that does a lot for like of that to women. Does that to women frequently.
But then she sort of got out of it, got an education, and got this new background, and then was like interested in exploring where she came from, but also maybe documenting it and maybe exposing it ultimately.
Yeah, and I don't even know if she went in there. She just felt this call of like, I need to go there and I need to be among these women in this. I need to be in this community.
Yeah.
And there aren't a lot of outsiders in that community. And then the story unfolds. And it's one of those great documentaries where maybe there wasn't a direction or purpose or like maybe narrative or plot. Yes, at the start of it. And then by the end, it became so laser focused. And she... Oh my God, it's so good. And she ends up making a big difference for a lot of women like her.
Yeah.
But you
By
get to
being
see
entrenched in that subculture and gaining their trust, she was able to observe things that she felt were urgent in terms of like safety of the members, the women and children that were in there. And so then it became a mission almost rather than just a documentary.
And I totally forgot about this part about them recognizing, because, you know, when Warren Jeffs left, for us on the outside looking in, we're like, yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. get that evil guy out of there. For people who are loyal followers who still believe all of that, that makes them very vulnerable. That leaves them very open.
It's a void.
It's a void.
Yeah.
It leaves this void. And she was kind of aware that something was happening and there was some, this community needed support in that way. And talk about a forgotten community. Like, I feel like after seeing the other documentaries on Warren Jeffs, you almost want to write them all off, even the women, because you think, how could you put your daughters in this? But you really see in this documentary how it is deeply, I mean, it's a cult. It's deeply rooted in their safety and their sense of survival, and that is by design, and it doesn't take long to do that. So if you were born into that and you're like third generation, maybe even more, there's no way you're going to think any different. I don't blame anyone in that. If you told me since birth that this cup that I'm holding is black, not white, I'm going to believe it's black, not white. It's going to take me a lot to see things differently. I cried so much for the women in that, and even the men in some. There were so many victims. Oh,
yeah, I think it's really easy to look at these communities and think, what is wrong with them?
yeah.
You know, I'm reading a book right now on North Korea. I'm like obsessed with North Korea.
Really?
It is, yes, because I don't know what's going on in there. And I'm just, we can't see, and we have so few, it's hard because they are very good at it. It's like a gigantic cult,
Yeah.
And they have done.
That is a very good example, actually.
Hell yeah, it is. Their whole, I'm amazed at anyone that's escaped and defected or whatever, because
Yeah.
I don't know how they
How?
saw past. I mean, besides the hunger and stuff, like the sort of like biological issues where
Right.
they aren't getting any food or whatever.
Right.
But
How would you ever be able to break away from something like that?
They
It's
have
brainwashing since
limited
day one.
information.
Yes.
And so I think I have real compassion for like when you have been told a lie forever and you have been restricted. Man alive, I get it.
Oh yeah. Because and then every part of that is another way that that anybody is more susceptible, is more vulnerable to the manipulations of anybody in power. Like every single, the fact that the woman is born into a religion where they say from day one that the man is the ultimate authority.
Yeah.
Well, now you're never going to question, even if you do have a doubt.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, you have somebody saying, well, I'm getting these messages from, they're all lies. I'm getting these messages from, Warren Jeffs, that is, it's built in a system where you're supposed to believe that. And
Given what we know about
you'd be
like even witness testimony and confessions, false confessions, people that say they killed somebody they didn't kill.
right.
Think of like the brain is very malleable.
Yes.
So I mean, it feels like that I would never do that.
Oh my God.
But we all are susceptible.
Right. There are a lot of different like little tests online and things like that, even just visual like hallucinations and optical illusion, those kind of things that you can trick yourself into doing. So you could see how fast that works in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
And so now think about that on a really like big scale
saying.
from different people and all the people you love. And that's how you stay safe and how you, oh my God, it was, and every single part of it, my mind is just giving me flashes of more and more of clips and scenes. So like, oh my God,
Let's
I can't
let
even
her
put a thought
recover,
together. Yes.
And we'll talk about something that, hey, listen, everybody should join. And that is the people that love Thrive Cosmetics. Let's join
Absolutely.
that group.
Yes.
Because this
that's
is obvious.
a cult that I will join.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It amplifies the real you. This is what I always say. It's not about concealment. It's about adornment. It's about a celebration. It's about having fun with how you look. I love it. It's all drag, baby. Just ask RuPaul. Yeah. And hey, Thrive can help you have some fun with all of that. And in addition to having the best makeup in the whole world, especially the mascara.
The best.
They also give back to the community. For every product purchase, Thrive Cosmetics donates products and funds to help communities thrive. And I love that. And we love working with them because of that. But also, I mean, their products are just 10 out of 10. Brilliant eye brightener, the precision lipstick crayon. I have every item they make, I swear.
You know what else I'm regretting us not doing? This is just for my fun. Going one for one, product for product with you.
That's what I'm saying.
What were we thinking?
Sarah,
I also wanted to play the game of who has more, because I think I actually might beat you, because even though I'm low maintenance,
yeah,
I love makeup.
Yes, you do. Yeah, well, you're very artistic.
It's so
Sarah
fun.
did my makeup for my wedding.
I did do that.
Yes, you did. And I wish
you
I knew
looked
about
beautiful.
Thrive back then.
Yes,
Let me tell
it would
you.
have been all Thrive.
Amplify your spring look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/braincandy for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/braincandy. If you were at the event or you saw pictures and you thought, Suze looks like amazing, well, guess what? I tell my makeup artist to use my Thrive.
Oh, that's the best, to have your makeup artist use your own stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and if you were thinking the same thing about me,
Thrive.
I did my own
She was
makeup,
thriving
and
it.
it was Thrive.
We were thriving, people.
Yeah.
Okay? What more do you want?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you should watch that. Trust me, I think it says The False Prophet on
Yes.
Netflix. So good.
It is
and bonkers.
10 out of 10. You will be on the edge of your seat every single, and that woman is, I just really love her.
I mean, she's wackadoo.
But
we love those people.
Wackadoo in the right way. I think she has
She
the
channels
right. Yeah, she channels it, and
That's what we do.
she's gonna be successful with that whack. I love that.
Yeah. She's
You know?
using her powers for good.
Yeah.
It's excellent, Doc.
If you can channel your wackadoo, that's success.
I know. That's all you can really ask for,
That should
really.
be like a freaking sticker. Channel your wackadoo.
We need new merch.
That's it. I'm saying it. I'm putting that on a freaking pin.
That's so funny. Okay. Oh, this is something I meant to talk to you about last time and I forgot. Okay. I'm calling it the NBA, but it's technically the WNBA.
Yeah.
But I call the NBA the MNBA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you guys were following March Madness, especially with women's basketball, but you know how it is. I don't want to watch the games. I don't want to watch it. It's boring. But I love an article.
Oh, yeah.
Or a
A
documentary.
sports summary of, yeah.
Were you following the dust up between in the championship, Dawn Staley versus, it was UConn versus South Carolina, and it was Dawn versus Geno.
I am not familiar.
Oh
But
my God, this is so fun.
My girlfriend would
Oh my God, it's okay. We can't
be
have it
so
all.
excited to hear this to talk about this. I
Listen.
should care. Tell me everything, so then I'll tell her, and I'll get excited about it.
Oh my God, she knows about it.
I know, I'm sure.
Okay. So Dawn has been around forever. She was in, if you watch the 30 for 30 about the women's basketball Olympic team.
Okay, I did not.
Remember like with Swoops, Cheryl Swoops?
Oh, yes.
That whole thing. Dawn was on that team. So she's been around for a long time.
What's her name?
Dawn Staley.
Oh, yes. Oh, I know who she is.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yes.
Really fun.
Yes.
Stylish.
Yeah.
These are not things most people would say.
Right.
Because
You're like, they would go winning record. Right.
And she was in the championship. She's
Named
amazing.
Rookie of the Year in 1989. Yeah, that's what that.
She is incredibly talented, but I love her because when she's in a documentary, she's very compelling and fun to listen to. Anyway, she's in the championship. She's the coach of the team.
Yes. Now looking at her picture, I totally know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Listen, Amy, you here? Okay.
Yep. Now
she's
I'm putting
visual.
I'm visual.
She's a visual person.
Yeah.
Okay. She's in the championship versus the winningest fucker, Geno. He has been in a billion of these things, and he's the old guard, right? You got to focus because I know
I'm looking him up because I want to see.
It's fine, but just listen to the story.
I am. He's the old guard.
He's the old guard, and so he's like wants things to be the way they always were.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm sorry, babe, but you're on the out.
Yeah. And the fact that you
nice.
started it, I didn't know if I should have guessed Geno. It could have gone either way, he or she, WNBA, I didn't know.
Yes.
Male or female. So then when you said he, I was like, instantly, I already know what side I'm on. I don't even need to hear more.
Old straight white guy.
Oh, well.
Winningest coach since Pat Summit's out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, the way that it's worked, and this is not in the rules, but it's just how it goes.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh. I hate it typically.
They announce the game or whatever, and the coaches of the finals go out and meet center court, shake hands. It's a ritual. And so he goes out, and let me just back up by saying they have already shaken hands before this in the pregame period. They shook hands. All the staff were there. Each of them shook all the staff's hands. It's very real special. But then there's this ritual, and she's newer around, okay? Maybe she didn't even know there was one, a ritual. Yeah. And she said she didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. But he stood out there at center court for 3 minutes. She didn't come out. Well, he got his feelings hurt. And this fucker is all in his feelings about it and is like, WTF. Okay, so now the game's starting. And it's intense, and Dawn's team won.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, I can guess. But yeah, go ahead.
So now we're coming at the end. It's the end, and we got to shake hands at the end. A good game, good game, good game. And they meet up. Good game. And he says something to her. We can't hear it, but we can see it. And she doesn't like it. She doesn't like what he says to her. And she starts saying, basically, go fuck yourself, and I'm going to beat your ass.
Oh.
At a certain point, she does say, I can beat Geno's ass. And that is delicious to me.
And I love that because she could also be like, I meant my team on the court. We did beat him.
It gets heated, and it's obvious. You can watch it, and it gets heated, and people are coming in like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, it looks like they're going to fucking fight.
Oh, my God.
It's so great because this is like...
this is definitely white guy upset. Do you remember somebody that we know that got very upset when I won a game, so much so that they had to have a temper tantrum and walk off?
Yeah. Yes, we do remember it. It is.
This is ringing so close that this is the, yep.
Yeah, these people, they're great sportsmen when they are winning. But when they are losing and they think they are disrespected.
And being beat by a girl. Or
in this case, a black woman.
Oh, my God.
They do not know what to do. This is new. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And this is a job for a therapist, babe.
Yeah,
But
it is.
instead,
Take a big deep breath.
Yeah. This is you need some techniques and
Oh my
tools for your toolbox. But anyway.
Yep. Wow.
So then he
took it
goes
out on
into
her.
his press conference and he tells the story about how he waited out there at center court for 3 minutes. And this isn't what we do. And I don't know why she didn't come out. You should ask her. Anyway, it's the article that was written in The Athletic about it was, first of all, beautifully written and accurately depicted for what it is, which is this was never about a handshake.
Right.
This was about a man who knows his time is up and he is being replaced. And that sucks for you.
Oh, yeah.
And instead of just dealing with that, he decided he wanted to teach a lesson to the new black badass bitch lady who isn't playing by your rules.
Right.
And
Which aren't even rules to begin with, that like rules, like
his rules. That's why I say
right,
his rules.
Yes.
Not
His.
actual rules.
Not actual rules. Yeah.
And during the game, I should add, he really took issue with what he perceived as a double standard, where he claims she was allowed to talk to the refs in a way that he wasn't allowed. And he didn't like that. And this is what I love when you are privileged and equality feels like oppression. I love watching it in real time. Oh, you didn't like feeling like something wasn't fair? Guess who's been talking about that a real long time? Black women.
Yes.
Go fuck yourself, Geno.
Yeah.
Go to Florida. Retire, babe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I love Fired Up Susie about sports.
Right.
This is
Like I
great.
care or know anything.
This is so good.
I'm just saying that like it is so evident. That's how you know it's so obvious when I don't know anything about these people.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a big baby
Yeah, big baby.
who's had privilege his whole life.
I'm really curious to see what like Sports Center did with this.
I don't know. I know everything I saw as, like I said, The Athletic is owned by the New York Times.
Says he's a big baby.
Basically, they were saying,
Okay,
like, this is
good.
not about a handshake. This is about you realizing it's
Yes.
a new day, sir.
Okay. That's good. That's good to hear.
And he did apologize.
Oh,
Initially, Initially, he apologized without using her name. I apologize to everyone.
No.
And
We're
then,
all offended because she is.
Yeah.
You go in the other order.
Yeah. He said, the organization, and the
Nope.
staff.
Oh, that's doing everything. You're okay.
And then eventually the second one was he called her and he apologized and he said her name and everything. But it took a minute. Because it's hard to feel feelings for Geno. Okay. Bye.
I hope that she replaces his title. Most
Me too.
winningest.
I mean, it annoys me that Pat Summitt had it, and who's a lady, and then
I didn't know. Yeah.
yeah.
See, look at that. You tried.
Whoa, it's a gender neutral name.
Yes, I thought Geno could have been a lady.
You know Pat Summitt though. She was the coach of the. It's so funny that
This
I
is the
even know.
best.
It's because of documentaries though.
I know. It's great.
She was the coach of the women's Olympic team, and she is RIP. But what a woman! And you should watch that documentary. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called like Breaking the Glass or something about glass ceiling or something. It is. I mean, I cried my eyes out. That lady is an inspiration.
Okay.
I can't believe Amy hasn't made you watch it.
I know. She doesn't even. She makes me watch Love Island.
I'm going to text her. I'm going to say, Amy, you got to make you too. It's like a perfect date movie. It's everything you love and she loves.
Oh,
it's
my goodness. Okay. Yes.
It's weird that she's not a lesbian, but like, I don't know.
I follow an account that plays, all right, we're playing, are they lesbian or are they in the WNBA? And it's always a fun game to play. And then she even has
How
like guests
many
on.
of the WNBAers are leses?
I have no idea. But I really do love that added drama and the fun when they play against each other and when they're on the stage. I love it. I love it. I
Does
love
it
it.
feel
I love
like
it.
they might kiss at some point?
Oh, it's like heated rivalry, but IRL.
Yeah.
And they're getting all hot. And then the cutest thing is when they fall down, they pick each other up. That's my favorite part. Or they'll give each other like a little smack on like the
One
get
time when I
upset.
was with all my gays, I always do this. I'm just trying to make conversation because I think it's fun, but then I'm also just like, wonder what they'll say. Because I said, why do you think like tall ladies are more likely to be lesbians? And really what I was thinking about was like basketball players. No.
Yeah,
But, like,
I was like,
but-
what?
but-
Where did you get that?
But I think maybe. Okay. So I was thinking of like basketball players because like they're all lesbians. I mean, like the majority. Okay. And then one of the gay guys was like, what about supermodels?
That's a very, very,
It was such a good
very
point. I
good
was so
point
mad.
that completely shuts down your point. Yes,
And I was
this
like-
is why correlation does not equal causation, or whatever the golden rule is.
But I want to know the data.
Yeah.
I want to know, are lesbians on average taller
No,
than
but then
straight
you
ladies?
enter other sports and you got a whole bunch of. I feel like soccer, they're shorter, and there are a bunch of lesbians in soccer.
Yeah, you're right.
They're shorter.
Yeah. All right.
You know.
Okay, then why are they all athletes? But like, I do want to know, like, what is that?
There's
Where- Because that's more than just sexuality. That
There's
is
also something for me, I gotta say, about being on a team with a bunch of women and a bunch of girls at the time that I liked. And not just like, oh, I'm going to be in the locker room with them, but it was like, I don't know, like a community of girls.
yeah. What about
Maybe.
it?
Maybe that's more, that becomes, nah, because you kind of have to start earlier than that before, who knows?
I just wish, because you know how like you try. Yeah, I have to tread carefully.
I actually am trying to think if I have an example of a lesbian that's not athletic, and I can't think of, and I'm like really
Well,
scratching
Kelly's
my
not.
brain. Okay, I
That
have
girl
one.
can barely walk without falling over. Honestly, but she's the exception that proves the rule. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone
Kelly,
else
you do
is
so many
like,
other things well.
right? Yeah, we can't do it all. That's funny.
Yeah, like did the tomboy clothes make me play tomboy things, or did I wear the tomboy clothes because I was already doing those things?
Remember that documentary about the gay male lisp?
Yes.
And do you feel like that was conclusive or not?
No.
Me neither.
But I will say, don't you think Sarah has a different voice now? Don't think
Yeah.
if you compare me to, if I go back and listen to our old episodes, I'm like, oh my God.
yeah,
that
but I mean,
is-
you could like for real go to fucking Georgia and you'd come back having a twang.
I absolutely
You do
would.
have this tendency.
I cannot help it. Oh my God. It is, I wish I was not that. It's so weird that because it sounds like I'm mocking people or
No.
something.
No. And I do think
accidental.
your autism that I diagnosed
Yeah.
lends itself too, because if you are masking and you're trying to like
Oh,
mimic,
yeah, I am doing that.
I mean, that's going to
100%.
be
100%.
happening.
Hundo P.
But Hundo P, who made that up?
I have no idea.
You?
No, I'm sure
Oh, it's
not.
a thing that people say?
I don't know if people say it, but I
Have
like
you
to.
ever heard it? Because remember how I don't like when people overuse 100%?
Yeah.
Hundo P is so funny.
Yeah. I didn't.
Have you
I don't know
heard
where
this, or did you just
I
make it
must
up right
have heard-
then?
I don't know. I I just pulled it from somewhere.
Are you masking?
I must be.
All right, but wait. I'm sorry. I know we got to
As
go,
a
but
Gen Zer, I guess.
I'm going to Google that.
I'm
okay,
gonna
wait.
Google it too.
But like, I don't know. Do you think there is something to hobby preferences, lifestyle preferences,
Well,
and sexuality?
It also could be that. Okay, here's another point, counterpoint, whatever. When I talk to, I don't want to talk about her dating, but I don't think she would care if I said this. She says that she wasn't really even interested in dating and all of that until way later. And I think maybe she was like just learning who she was and all that. But I think maybe not being distracted or interested in the opposite sex and like being driven by those maybe allows you to have the energy to dedicate to a sport. What do you think?
Yeah, and like not being confined.
I have a great. If we're playing, this is it. If we're playing on the field, we're playing on the playground.
Yeah,
And there comes a point. Now we're playing basketball.
This is social conditioning stuff. Yeah.
And you and I are playing. We're going back to little Sarah, little Susie.
Yeah.
And Sarah, who was definitely not chasing the boys back then until later, but then when I really was, it was like after
not
sexual
trying
abuse.
To
like
appeal to their like preferences.
We're playing different games of basketball.
Yeah. Right.
And that would, and then
aggression is like
they're gonna you become one of the guys. You're gonna do you're gonna change how you are, and maybe somebody who's like, no, I'm there to play basketball. What are we doing? I thought we were playing basketball, and you're like, no, we're here flirting. You know,
right? Yeah.
Not young, but at a certain point, I even remember doing that. And then they're like, why is Sarah going so fucking hard? Or what? And then, oh my God, it's so true. Because I can remember, I had a friend who was in the Junior Olympics and for karate. And I used to go and brag about her. I'd be like, oh, my friend, she's a freaking black belt and gold medal Junior Olympics. Like, this girl kick your ass. She was like, shut up. Don't say any of that. I hate when you say that. Because I was like, that's fucking cool. Why wouldn't you want? And she was like, they don't think that's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's my answer. And I don't want to assume, maybe you do want to play basketball and get really good at that. But to put you on the basketball court with me.
No, I think it does change.
Yeah. Where are your wheels turning?
Yeah. No, I think that they're turning in the way that I think that it's amazing how much those societal and peer influences inform behavior.
Yep.
And
oh my God. Yep.
And that then just looks like personality, but it's not. It's all social dynamics. But anyway, yeah, no, I mean, that's a whole ball of wax.
Yeah. And I can remember when it shifted, where it was like, okay, after this point, you learn what your value is, you learn what you need to do to get attention in whatever way, and all of a sudden, it's like, this stuff is not worth my time. This is what is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you said about, you want to go back to Susie at 7. Oh, did I make her sad?
No, you got my wheels turning.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
That was fun. And I mean, justice for Dawn.
Oh my gosh, yes. Justice for Dawn. See, this is why I'm so bad. I was like, who is that? Oh, right. We just talked about her.
Yeah, justice for Dawn.
Yep.
But yeah, I recommend, I'll post it maybe we'll put it in the newsletter, the athletic article about it, but it was fascinating. It's because it's about more than just their dynamic or whatever. It's about generational and racial and gender.
Oh, I can't wait. That
dynamics.
Sounds like a great read.
But anyway, that's all for now. Be sure to go to thebraincandypodcast.com and go to our candy, I think it's called Candy Codes or whatever, where all of our partner URLs and codes live. And anytime you use those, it helps the show. And patreon.com/braincandies where you can find all of our reality TV and challenge stuff. So check it out. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Catch the NBA playoffs on Sling TV, the most flexible live TV streaming service, putting consumers in control to watch games their way with flexible subscriptions. Want to catch one game or a full series on ESPN? Grab a 1, 3, or 7-day pass. If you want to catch as many games as possible, get a monthly subscription with our ABC, NBC, and ESPN combo package. Either way, Sling lets you watch the playoffs your way with no long-term contracts. Learn more at sling.com.